Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Today we'll take a look at Australian dollar because maybe you have forgotten about it, but well, actually we have here a very interesting setup, and still, since it stands long term, we haven't taken a look at it too often in the previous months, but still I was keeping a look at this scenario and just was waiting for a moment where the market action that we have specified will be completed, and we finally could turn to the major trading stop that we have. Because on the euro currency, well, everything we talked about yesterday still stands intact, and markets moving slightly higher. We have a point in the next destination points. Today is Friday, so it's hardly we could do something on the euro currency on the cable as well. But on the Australian dollar, this is really, well, very thrilling trading stop that we have. So take a look again on the monthly chart of the Australian dollar, and that's the major background for our suggestion. Market is completed the setup for the bread and butter sell on the monthly chart. Here we have thrust down, close above the 3x3, and within the two closes market hits major resistance. So it's confidence resistance on the monthly chart. Also, this is the previous lows, as you can see. It means that here potentially, if market indeed starts realized our suggestion, our trading plan, and will not just continue our prediction, it could show the pullback as deep as to the 618 support on the monthly chart. This is long-term journey, guys. It could take few months probably. I'm not sure this will happen very fast. Besides, as you understand, this is monthly chart. Some fundamental background should stay behind of this action. Currently we can't say what it will be, whether this some Australian events will be, maybe some events in the Asia Pacific region with the relationship of the United States and China. Maybe in the China will be some problems. It's difficult to say what it will be, but we need to keep an eye on the news headlines and see what will happen, because currently technical situation very often shows predicts what could happen later in the fundamental part. So but anyway, we can't ignore just this setup on the monthly chart, because it's really market stands at very strong resistance area, and that is potential Jordan Apple and bread and butter trade. This is worth of our attention. Now I will show you the daily chart, and you probably should recall what I mean when I said when the market will complete the previous trading action that we have specified. You probably remember this picture, those of you at least who are watching for Australian dollar, who trade Australian dollar. And when the market was at this point, we said that it's not good time for taking the new longs position, because market stands very close to starting of the bread and butter trade on the monthly. Besides, at that moment market was overbought on the weekly chart as well. And our suggestion was that trade probably will start and get the chance to start as soon as market will reach the XLP target. So here we have extended A, B, C bottom pattern, XLP, and take a look. This week market has completed the XLP target. At the same time, butterfly reversal pattern has been formed. This is 127 butterfly extension. Potentially market could fluctuate a bit around this area, because this is monthly setup, and well, it's not as sharp as stops on the hourly chart, on the daily. On the monthly chart we should use levels more as a regions around, as a zones. Maybe 1618 butterfly will be completed here. This is possible, although I still think that, well, as XOP already has been hit, I still have some hopes that maybe indeed market will start downward action immediately. Well, but anyway, that's the area to keep an eye on. So here is growing divergence with the MACD, as you can see. If we will be right on our suggestion, then the target of this will be 61.50, 618 support of the whole upper direction. So you could see that definitely it's worth of our attention. Australian dollar at the 10 points to the downside. It's really great stuff. Well, in the shorter term perspective, I am based our analysis that downward action has already started and we will not get any upward action. Although, guys, personally, well, I do not like this action, this session acceleration to the 127. Very often it leads to the continuation to the 1618. That's good. That is possible. Well, but anyway, I will share with you with the moments that we see. Well, that is hourly chart, guys. You can see this thrusting action. Now market stands in downside retracement. You can see this ABC top. Market hits the agreement support. XOP down has been completed. Its butterfly has been completed. Now theoretically it should be the pullback. I would suggest that, well, theoretically we could consider taking the short position around 71.50 confidence resistance. That's possible. But within all risks that I explained, I mean risk on the daily chart with this acceleration that market could proceed to the 70-40. It is possible for the 100 pips more with this risk. So be careful with taking the short position just blindly. It's better to, first of all, take the positions at the strong levels. First of all, this could be confidence. Here is as well 71.40. It's also a level that we could consider. But every time when you take the position, move stops to the break-even as soon as possible. It's first respect to the level, because levels are rather strong, and some respect definitely will happen. That just lets you to out on the break-even if indeed some another leg up will happen. If you have enough money on your account, you could take the positions on the retracement. You could split it in some parts with the stops above the 1618 extension of the butterfly, because this is, guys, monthly trade with the 10 points potential profit, and that is, as you understand, acceptable risk for this trading step. So everything depends on your trading style, your amount of the assets on your account. That will make impact on your trading plan. You will be either wait for the hitting of the 72.40 area, or you will wait for some more clear signs of the taking the position. Also another situation that you could wait for, you could consider, take a look. Here we could get the hand and shoulders, right? So theoretically you could wait when the hand and shoulders will be completed. This market should start dropping back to the 67, and it should be some pullback to the 70, and then probably it could be dropped to the 61. So that's also the chance, but this is very long term, and you could make a lot of trades on the way, especially when you have the clear shape what you are watching for, right? So that's your home task. You have to think about how better to act in the current circumstances. If you do not have a lot of money, you probably will have to either wait for 72.40, because risks still exist. This market could show this leg, or you will have to be extra careful with around these levels, trying to take the position, but manage and keep close. Look at the price behavior, manage your stops, and control your positions, move stops to the break-even as soon as possible, and see what will happen. So if market will break the 71.40 area to the upside, this is definitely confirmation that market is going to the 72.40. So in this case, you do not need to take any more positions. Besides, here you do not have acceptable resistance that you could rely on and take the position. So that's why it's only two levels where you could take the position currently, with the hope that market already stands in the downward direction. So you can see it sounds a bit complicated, but in general, overall setup is rather simple. And well, I'm sure that you will find the proper way to take the position that's more suitable to your personality and to your money management. So, but in general, guys, overall stuff, as you can see, is really very thrilling.